Okay, C9, it's a pleasure to finally meet you in person. I was doing my own surveys and I kept on asking persons who are their favorite person from the underground scene, and it was always C9. And I know you go by the underground icon, correct?
Right, sometimes it's
Okay, what else do you go by?
over at C9 Music, C9 Northcoast 9
So the name Northcoast C9, could you explain it? How did you get that name?
of the North Coast part. Cause me forward from the North Coast naturally. The C9 part now. Start when I make the name, I think about when I start the music or start writing first song. I like in a grade 9.
Grade 9?
Yeah,
Let's
not
go
the
go.
which
Yeah.
when I did start Vice, like I download this little app, and every time I have Vice on the app, you know you have different keys and notes, A, B, C. And I realize I always have put my mine in the C note. So I say, alright, grade 9, C note, 9C. Let me just flip it through and I say, alright, C9.
Dat Mhad.
Come from Wuchi, North Coast, C9.
Love it. Okay, so you have a whole story there. So now, me want to understand, because I listen to your music and you say, I don't care about music, now I do it. But at the same time, you started from grade 9. So is there some passion there?
You can call it a passion, but from school days, everybody have them talent.
Right.
You have the football people, you have the people that beat them jump on the decks and a place and a sing song. Me I did one of them there. We beat the jump on the decks.
You saying it started from high school, it just gives me a whole different perspective. Alright.
Yeah.
I love the story of the name. Now, in that case, I know you're from North Coast. How was younger C9?
Not much different. I same family them they're on now. As the name suggests, North Coast and North Coast me grew up most of my life, you know?
In that case, then, in terms of your music, I know you have a very niche fan base. How has the support been from them?
That's one thing I can say I love about music and my fans them, you know? Because the people that say we have a cult fan base.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's how I do this for them, because I'm sure they want to hear from C9. Come on, I think
Believe,
C9
man.
really talk. I don't think C9 talks.
Believe, man.
Okay, look, is there a name for your fan base?
No, I feel that kind of corny. You know?
Okay. Alright, so do you remember the first ever song you recorded? We want to hear everything.
Well, not really. You know, the first song I recorded, I can't remember it because, as I said, I started doing music on my phone, just recording for myself. So, I don't really remember none of them songs there. Whole heap of song. I just get up one day and Vice 20 tune.
No, may I believe, say, you're not really after the music for real. So you're not even remember the first song. But that is totally fine. I have enough more to ask. Who exactly do you make music for? When somebody hears C9, who you want it resonate with, really?
Overall, just for people who live the lifestyle, no? And not just for people who live the lifestyle, but for people who also try reach pandemic level if you live the lifestyle. It's also a motivational thing. It's not just a thing where you say, oh, we buy a big car and we are hype on this. Realistically, some people not really motivated if they not really see say, oh, big Benz can buy and rare. So it's just another way to motivate you them, you know? It's, so my music cafe. Anybody who wants to stay motivated and want to reach the top in anything we do.
Because I feel like you make manifestation music. Your recent single, Believe Me, it's a lot of, sing about what you're experiencing. And the way the production goes, I believe persons who actually probably not live it, them know say it's possible just by your words. So your writing process, do you freestyle or is always in the studio day and night, just a write, or you just there, the lyrics come up and you say, I'm not gonna just voice this?
Not sometime, all the times. We just there a reason like no, and a line just come to my head, and I write down that line, and when we go in the studio now, we just write the song from that line. Back then when we just start the music though, I used to write my lyrics and that. Nowadays, like me do that less, I do that in 3 years or so. I still write them in the notes, but I don't really construct them like one time and spend 1 week write a song. More build them in the studio nowadays.
So you're a natural. I that them need to know you're a natural. So guys, make sure you check out the songs by C9. I'm not gonna love it. I Believe Me. I love Psycho. I love Nearly. So moving on now, C9.
Yeah.
Dancehall has always been known as a space for Kingstonians. This so it starts, all of them someday. So when I say artists like yourself from the North Coast,
Right.
and doing your own thing, having your own fan base, it's very impressive to me. So what is the dancehall scene like in Ochi?
Well, right now, dancehall scene at Uchi booming, you know. Not gonna tell no lie. Cause from God open me gate, you know, Javelani, and people start meddling, of course, artists them hard. Right now, I'm get for realize say, whole heap of North Coast artists. But right now, most artists them, young artists them right now, are some North Coast people. Them.
And that's impressive, and you're here as living truth. I'm glad you mentioned Javelani come no have a feature, right? How did that come about?
Well, that feature just happened naturally. You know when something just happen naturally, but I have enough music video in I'm a talk from. It's kinda like it's a stranger to me, you see me?
A one link.
Yeah.
I'm glad you mentioned the part about naturally, because you have no idea how many persons have been DMing me. Please interview C9. Please interview C9. Please interview C9. And it just so comes.
No fans then go to work.
No, like my comment sections, my DMs. So this is crazy, but here you guys are. We're here with Northcoast C9 himself, right? So your latest single, "Believe Me," what inspired that?
Well, just as I hear in the chorus, where I'm saying, me can feel it, me I go reach soon, bro, believe it. And exactly that I got through my mind making that song. I just get a premonition, like I already have money, but me just feel something coming, like me going way richer than this. And we get the first two liners, me I tell her, and we just go in at the studio, and the rest come naturally.
As I said, natural. Okay, so I feel like this is reflected in your other songs. And we were speaking about your features. So there's the Javelani feature, and I know that there's the Valiant feature. That's Money Fever. Right. Money Forever. So that song now, how did that connection come about? Same like the whole Javelani thing? Because when I open my phone and I see the Valiant link on the same, I didn't know. I hate this. So how did that collab come about?
Well, you know, in this world, everything are connections. My road manager, Laura, him kind of did have a connection with DJ Mac from before, and so, you know, them just make the connection, and that's how it happened really. Between, there's no complicated, nothing behind it. It's just a link and a connection make, and the energy happen naturally and truth vibes.
Perfect. So make sure you guys stream that song. I want to get into the fit, because I feel like the underground scene, feel like there's a specific dressing to it. I feel like there's a specific style. There's so much. So give me the details of the fit. The polo now, the bedazzled belt, everything.
About 3 or 4 years ago, you know, so this is like uniform as a banger, you know?
Yes.
Like nowadays, we kind of change up the style still, but through a calm look there, you know,
So this
still wear a uniform.
This is the banger uniform.
Yes,
And guys,
the polo,
check it out.
you know?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
We also have a segment where C9 actually breaks down the banger lingo them, the chopper lingo them. So this is the uniform now, and you said the uniform, the polo shirt, the pants matter, one hat of one.
Someone just want to say, have a polo, you have your Godspeed, you have your guapi. You see me?
Guapi. Right.
You just want to say, have your active brand.
Alright. Come feel like chopper different from the dancehall, you know. Same family tree, but of course there's a lot of things that go on into chop hall. Also, how do you feel about persons calling it chop hall?
Oh yeah, me like that. Because enough people are say music might not go nowhere and this and that. I said where them say about dancehall when I did reggae alone did it. When dancehall just emerge, then say not going nowhere because it's too dirty and around that. So right now dancehall are the thing we've been there and chop hall emerge now. So it's just the new wave. It'll get bigger same way. So I'm not feeling no way about that. I right thing.
Mad. So as a chop hall artist, when you see the feedback of a person saying, hey, chop hall not going nowhere, etc., in which I don't believe persons should say that, because every subgenre of dancehall is hustling music. So it doesn't even matter to me the topic. So how do you respond to like critiques like that? Or you're not mid, or you're a person where you're not mid no comments, just dropping music, call it a day.
Well, I that me know. It's something I have a mouth to speak, but you know that I not really. I leave a blogger them for talk about that. I don't really have nothing to say about that. There's always critic I got always today. And if I richest man on earth, somebody I can say, oh, you're not feed everybody. Like you can't too much critic as an artist. So me not miss that.
No joke. I'm glad you mentioned the blogger then, because there's this brewing controversy that there are lots of artists who have been inspired by you and don't give credit. One specifically, we've seen blogs saying Skipper. Do you believe that Skipper has bitten your style?
I'm not gonna say back my style still to tell the truth. I just feel like say it's a coincidence me and the dog just look alike so bad, and then it tore away singing tune them factual where people can hear and say bombard, you know, say I chew them attack, and it tore away image just give people them, then people them just like see that image.
The
So it's just a
uniform.
coincidence
Yeah.
where me and the dog just look so alike. Me not feel like in that, me not feel like him biting style or nothing crazy like that. Nothing.
No, exactly. A lot of persons say that, but I just believe it's a type of music. So you guys heard it here first, that Mad exclusive. There's no brewing beef. But I would love to hear a collaboration from you guys. And of course, do you have any artists specifically that you'd like to collaborate with?
Honestly, me never really think about it. If you notice, me not really do much collab in my career. Recent, me start to collab. So me never really think about that yet. But now if me should think about it, maybe Alkaline or collab with the Gaza Boss said way.
How about your influences? What type of music really influenced C9 music?
Well, you know me still, I mostly pop me listening.
Hip-hop?
But if it's a dancehall influence, especially growing up, I'm mostly Tommy Lee. Like usually wake up every morning and listen to the man I go to school.
Mad. I'm gonna realize that, and I realize that the newer generation, the underground scene, it's heavily Tommy Lee influence.
Well, yeah, cause it's kind of gothic music.
Yeah.
We do, especially when me emerge and start with the gusu and this and that. The scene get gothic after that.
I see exactly what you mean. So, we'd love to hear a Tommy Lee collab eventually too. And while we're talking about your prospect music, can we expect any upcoming projects?
Well, yeah, I have a song come named Banger Surgery, where I want people to look out feet, man, because I just know say you got to damage the place. When I feel like you got to damage the place, you know say you got to damage the place, man. Believe it.
So that's a banger surgery.
Believe it.
And of course, C9 explains to us what a banger is, so make sure you check out the Dat Mhad episode, Chopper Lingo. Okay, so we have your singles. Are we gonna get an album?
Yeah, man. I actually have a EP coming. Maybe this month or next month. I'm not sure of the date yet, but definitely I get an EP.
So I realize you work with very niche producers, like within your group. So who are some producers, well, the names specifically, that you have worked with in your entire career that has contributed to the journey?
Well, work with producers like Country Hype. Some of my first official songs, them actually Country Hype produced them. During the time then nobody really know me. You see me? You know Laura, look in the Psycho and Valiant and a couple other tunes which is everywhere. And other than like them the big name there, I would say I just me beat maker them like Villain Beats and One Vice, because my production them is not much producer.
Yeah.
It's just me see already me like Vice and posted. Yeah.
So you know, I learn from the interview your C9 music or C9 music. Grade 9, then you follow up, you just do what you feel inspired to do. And I feel like the music reflects that, and I love it. I feel like you just do what you feel more aligned to do, and it reflects in the career. Right? I feel like everything will happen when it for happen. You get what I say?
That is it, man.
Okay. Now, from this entire interview, you're gonna of course have new viewers, etc. So anyone that's just now discovering C9, what's a message you'd like to send to them?
Girl them specifically, I'm gonna drop more girl song cause girl them been a tell me say them want some girl song for and play so if and thing. So specifically for girl fans them, more music. For the bigger fan, for the adult fans them, 30, 40 and up, 50 up, say some positive song gonna come out. Not cultural like Rastaman song, Too calm song gonna come out when you can let meds, you see me? Younger one then done with that, sorry.
Right. Alright, so what I want to do is break down some of your songs, right? So I'm gonna give you some random songs. I want you to say the lyrics. I'm gonna ask you about them. You ready?
Right.
Boom now. Nearly. Make we hear the lyrics.
Yeah, tight hole. Nearly cuff me like a 5-0. That part I'm explain.
Yes. Cuff me like a 5-0. What's a 5-0?
5-0.
Yeah.
By the way, watch movies supposed to know say 5-0 mean police.
Ooh.
Yes, I mean say tight hole. Nearly cuff me like a police. Cuff mean,
Oh,
a
that's
girl
like
nearly make a catch feelings.
Yeah, that's a double entendre. Okay, you mean literally cuff, and you mean like lock you down.
Yeah.
Man. Alright. So that's nearly. Other one. Psycho.
I mean a bunny but me. Like honestly,
Mm-hmm.
you want me explain the song or a specific lyrics? Because you don't have to tell me the line of lyrics you don't want me explain because
Me no bunny, but me psycho, they mad.
Me no bunny but me cycle if you 30 and you break up.
Mm-hmm.
Well, overall, you have cycle bunny brand.
Yeah.
So it's just a play on words to say me no bunny but me cycle.
Mm-hmm.
If you 30 and you break up, you know that gun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Shot in a face and a knife cut.
Mm-hmm.
So
and I love the hook. Ring full of fear, it would and stink.
believe.
Like, ooh, let me see, we're seeing the tattoo. Y'all got it? Mad. Okay, so I'm gonna start from the beginning. Now, I know I mentioned the previous collabs, but Slingers, I believe you guys work great together. Huge shout out to Slingers.
Yeah,
right?
man, I'm a dog, that man, in real life.
No, it shows. So FPL and there's another one, is it Big Goon?
Man, me and Slingers have more than 10 collab right now.
Yeah.
Out in the road. Me and Slingers have a whole heap of collab, man. And in reality, that's why I always go and rate the little guy see. Me and him collab make the thing start buzzing on the road first. So me and him dog drop a song named Big Chopper. I said, Big Chopper there, dog.
Which year was that?
You remember? But I didn't hear that. I think I went COVID year.
Around 2020.
A lockdown did I go on.
Alright, cool. Yeah. Continue telling us the story on that.
Yeah, me just say dog overall. Me and the dog do the collab there. And the thing start. Me get my first booking for show and we start the tour show and thing and the thing start take off on a level.
Love it. And it shows, so guys stream those songs. So in terms of your entire career now, what's the vision for C9's career in the next 5 years?
Well, basically what we been do a year ago, but only thing on a faster pace right now. That's all. Like my loyal fan base supposed to see how them I get fed consistently.
No,
and that not really. So that's the only thing that I got change then. Little consistency. But nothing else not change. Cause I already been just a talky truth. There's nothing to change.
No, it doesn't need to, and the talent is there. So okay, in terms of production now, I know you mentioned producers you've worked with in your career. But who are some producers you would look forward to working with?
Probably Jiggedy if we now go consider DJ Macar, nobody when we work with already like country. Probably Jiggedy when we never work with it.
I feel like that would have good for the girls song then. I think so. I feel like that would look upbeat vibe.
Yeah, that man.
Okay. So I can definitely see that happening. So of course your fans are gonna be tuned in. So could you give some advice to anyone who's young and pursuing music within the underground scene? What would you say to them? Anyone who feel like, okay, I just give up?
I just dare say I go wrong already. You just can't feel like you want to give up none at all. You can't get demotivated. Cause see, music is a lifetime thing, you see me? It's not like a 1 year thing. If you don't work this year, you can work next year, you can work 5 years later. If you need to go make some money, come back and do your music, that you need to just go do that. Like you don't need to give up. Cause music lasts a lifetime.
Definitely.
So you can try for your whole lifetime, basically.
I love it. So in simple words, C9 to believe.
Believe. You have to just believe, basically. Mm-hmm.
And Believe Me is out now, stream now on all streaming platforms. C9, do you have any other songs that persons can look out for in apart from Banga Surgery?
Right. Well, yeah, you know, honestly, me have more than 20 unreleased songs, you know.
Your fandom are gonna beat you.
I have more than 20 unreleased songs, man. So, and I like, I have none specifically like, when more that point out right now, other than Banga Surgery, I just have to look out for.
Okay.
Well, I can say look out for the EP though.
Alright.
That's a collection of songs, you know.
Okay. Look out for the EP, guys, and thank you so much for watching that.
Fully. You know, I C9 in a man, and me represent that man. That is